Welcome back and welcome new viewers. This is an episode of Tuesday Time Bank. And first off, and quickly, I have to apologize for not doing one recently. And it's been super busy. And my uploads that are scheduled are going to be the result of all that busyness. So today, here is a very special treat. Did you know that there was Barbie and me patterns, matching patterns? This is for a young girl. Isn't this darling? This is the vintage original pattern. And it is from 1963. And I became kind of acquainted to matching girl and doll pattern with the 18-inch American Girl doll. I was seeing those. 2013 is when I saw them, and um, I have to be more specific, but I don't have the information of when those started. But let's concentrate on this one. This is, let me see if I can get the correct lighting. This is an official Mattel pattern. You can see Mattel right over here at the top. You know, Mattel was very dedicated to always say that it is official, this is Mattel, because there was a lot of knockoffs, and let's be honest, Barbie started, you know, with, with that history of the German doll. Is it Lily Pulitzer? No. Um, the name just eludes me. I don't know, but something Lily, Build Lily. So let's go with this. This is a very lovely pattern. And over here at the top, it says girls dress and I can't make out what this says right here because there's tape. Barbie doll costume on the bottom. So Barbie's wearing a costume. Isn't that funny? Funny, excuse me. So this episode that I'm doing here, it is on Tuesday Time Bank. And what I do is I bring out vintage, nostalgia, uh, items that are lost and found, as many of us collectors buy and, we kind of like store it away, not necessarily to lose it, but, you find things and like it's a aha moment. And we also have here something of a time capsule. So this one fits a time capsule. It was not lost. I just had it along with my other patterns. So let's take this out so we can see here. We have this wonderful little mod flower. And on the side is where I can see right here. Let's see. It says trademark Barbie is used and controlled under the license from Mattel Incorporated. And over here on the side, it says girl dress and matching Barbie. So that's what I couldn't tell right here, where it said it was matching. I kind of thought it was like a masquerade. I'm like, no, this is not a masquerade. And let's continue here. So we have the prices. Barbie being 11.5 inches. And this is for a size 12 girl dress. So this is really darling. So let's see here. What do we have here in the back? We have the the drawing of the dress. Here we have the patterns of what to expect. You never know if a mommy bought this for the very first time. But in the 1960s, a lot of people were sewing, not as much as now. And the one thing that I keep on saying, that I buy patterns of all kinds, and I do see the patterns being used, and look at that. There is the indication of the pattern being used, and this is way too small for a 12-year-old little girl. So this was bought to make Barbie that wonderful little dress. So there's this one, and don't want to lose them. And let's see if the little girl got to have a matching dress. So these are all like, usually one of the most beautiful things that I see from vintage patterns is that the ladies, maybe gentlemen, not sure, but let's just say the ladies, and this is, look at this. This is the little collar. Perfect. And here I was, you've seen my videos where I designed these collars. So here I had that collar, and no, I have not opened this. This is the very first time that I open it. I just bought it because it was fantastic. I hadn't seen anything like this, and I bought it, and this was probably maybe 2016 that I bought this. So I'm going to put this aside because I don't want to lose it. I want to see right now at this moment if Mommy cut this into pieces and go back to what I was talking about. One of the cute things that I have noticed. And yes, this is cut. This is the back side. We can see it there. We can read upside down. So this is the back side. And what I wanted to say about a minute ago is that one of the beautiful things that I see of vintage fabrics, I mean vintage patterns, is that the ladies at that time, or gentlemen, did buy the pattern and they did use them. And if you're out there buying patterns from the 70s, I would say it's a 50-50 that they have been used. If you buy patterns from the 80s, the number starts to get lower. And if you buy patterns from the 90s, I can almost guarantee you those patterns have not been used. They are just bought and they're stored away. Let's just say, they're stored away and then they get sold. But patterns from the 50s, they are used. 60s, they are used. And just as you start getting to the patterns of the 70s, it's a 50-50 chance. I have a lot of patterns, and that's one of my passions. Uh, just as my passion is sewing machines, but they're a little bit more pricey, so I can't be buying sewing machines or vintage sewing machines as I can buy patterns. So that is what I wanted to see for our Tuesday time bank. I wanted to see if Mommy made the little dress for the daughter and for Barbie, and she did. Isn't that wonderful to go back and look at the clues? And that's what's wonderful about Tuesday time bank, because we're seeing these little clues of what happened back in the day. So that is just wonderful. And let's look at the design over here, because there is going to be a little drawing in our instruction. And look how beautiful the lithograph or the artwork is, even though it's like a nice sketch. So there's the back for a 12-year-old little girl with her Barbie. Isn't that so wonderful? And when I was 12 years old, I did want to have a Barbie, but I was 13 and my mom had another child. I was 13 years old, and living here in California, people were giving me the evil eye, and they were thinking that it was my kid. Like, no, people. Quite honestly, I didn't have my first child until I was well into my 25th year, and my children are over 30, and barely one is going to have a baby. So he just, oh my goodness. So that's a little bit of information there of the different decades and ages. So yeah, that was a story. I would have loved to have a Barbie when I was 12, but my little sister got a Barbie. I just got to see it, because things change with parents when they have kids at an older age, and children like me are older enough to do all the work, which I did do. So they don't need to get a maid. They have their older child to do that work. Let me know if that happened to you. I'm sure that it did, because that's how it was back in the day, in the 70s and 80s. So looking at the lithograph or looking at the instructions, here is the pleating. This is very interesting. This part right here is extra fabric, and this is where you put the two pieces together or three pieces together. That's this part right here. This is the front here, and this is the backward, where the red fabric is inside and the pleats are here, and when you walk you get to see the red. That is really special and very pretty. And here is Barbie right here. So let me know in a kind of a I do or yes with your thumbs up and your comment if you want me to do this Barbie pattern. And I have enough fabric of red. I have to see if I have blue. I don't have royal blue. I do have like a deep seafoam green blue, like like a deep turquoise, not necessarily royal blue. So I would be able to do that, but I'll keep on looking to see if I have solid blue, royal blue cotton, and that's what I would want to do with it. I do have satin, but I don't know if I wanted to use satin for this. The hat is darling. Very, very cute. This reminds me of That Girl. Doesn't this? Doesn't this remind you of the show from the 70s, That Girl? Even her hair and the big long bangs in there. So this is very wonderful. A nostalgia and just imagining what happened back in the day with this particular pattern, this particular mommy, and what she was doing for her daughter, which is wonderful. So if you want to know what I was doing, I did know that I needed to do my Tuesday time bank, but I was really, really busy getting some orders out. And yeah, it's a lot of items. It's a lot of items that need to be, touched up, prepared. Sometimes they don't have the snaps, and that's what I've been doing just to get it ready to ship out. So I am putting right now over here, you don't get to see, I'm putting all of Barbie's pieces here, and I'm going to put it back in here so I do not lose a piece. So I'll be looking at the comments to see if anybody is interested. I do have a lot of projects, so if you really want to see this, let me know by a show of waving your hand, by commenting and letting me know, do you want me to do this? And I'll go ahead, set aside some time and do this wonderful, beautiful matching pattern. I don't have enough fabric to do the little girl because I'll barely be looking for the fabric for Barbie. So thank you for joining me on this Tuesday time bank, and this was really wonderful. I am not sure if there's any more, but I'll keep on looking, and I'll let you know in an updated video that is going to be referencing this one. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a comment, and a share. The shares are helping my channel grow, and that's what I'm working on each moment of the day. I hope you have a great day, great week, and we will see you in the next Tuesday time bank. I don't know what it's going to be. I am kind of deleting videos on my, what do you call that? Wherever I have them. I'm deleting videos and making room just to go ahead and get the videos out. But right now, right now we are live because I don't have the space to record this and then just upload. So thank you so much again for being with me. I appreciate you. And happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you later. And for me, off to sewing. Bye, everybody. Be safe.